Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody here to Tom Cruise Field once again for the third game this week. It's a pair of 1-3 teams on the season as Lawrence County is facing Richland. This is very good, joined here by Dusty Kaiser on the X Sports Network tonight. And taking a look at both sides, as we mentioned, Richland 1-3 on the season. Their head coach is Troy Hughes. On the other side for Lawrence County, 1-3 on the year. Their head coach is Clint Wright. The Wildcats started off 0-3, struggled a bit, but the other night here, Tuesday against Mount Pleasant, especially in the fourth and the fifth inning, came alive, pitching shut the door late against the Tigers, able to pick up that first win of the season.
And we actually seen our boys get excited, and they got in the game, and that's what we needed. It's been such a slow start, and I hate to talk about what we had seen, but we'd seen some of the best pitching they're going to see all year. So, so tonight, I'd like to see us start before the fourth and fifth and maybe start out early.
Yeah, I know, Dustin, you got some announcements you'd like to make before we get going here.
I would. I'd like to say a special happy birthday to Cade. I think he was number 19 today. So happy birthday, Cade.
Let's take a look at the sides here before we get going. Starting first with Richland, batting first, pitching Houston Cheek. Second at second base, Jason Berry. Batting third and center, Carter Edwards. Batting fourth at first base, Miller. Batting fifth and right, Colton Triple. Batting sixth at Jamison Andrews. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Cameron Mann. Batting eighth, left field is Ryan Jones. Batting ninth at third base is Brady Kikanen. And pitcher tonight will be Cooper Jackson. For the time being, though, we will pause here for the national anthem. As the national anthem, we will get things going here shortly on the X Sports Network. Taking a look at the start lineup here for the Wildcats. Leading off, the designated hitter, King. Batting second at third, Cole Schultz. Batting third in left field, Alex Bedford. In center field, batting fourth is Isaiah Bentley. Pitching will be Keaton Smith. Batting fifth. Batting sixth at first base, Truett Kidd. Batting seventh in right field, Carter Hughes. Batting eighth, will be Cutler Cope. Shortstop and batting ninth will be Caden Smith. And playing second base tonight for the Wildcats will be Gavin Glass. So, Dusty, this team the other night was able to kind of get some things going there offensively, and hoping to do the same. And really what we've seen other than that Summertown game on Monday, they've been really good pitching-wise, really good defensively. I know we're hopefully looking for the same as they try to go to back-to-back wins.
That's right, Jay, and hey, you said it, defense. Our guys have had a really defensive year so far. Maybe a few hiccups here and there. Pitching's been, I think it's been really good, probably above normal right now. So it's about the hits. You know, I said earlier, let's get out front. Let's get a couple of runs early, and let's kind of hit cruise control. Let's see what happens.
Smith here, making his second start of the season here for the Wildcats. Right-handed pitcher. Fastball, really good curveball, a sweeping breaking ball he throws. So he will make his second start of the season. He pitched in that 1-0 loss against Brooks last week, a week and a half ago, and we haven't seen him since. So he's got a chance to come out here and hope to pick up his first win of the season. Not a bad night, a cloudy night. Seen the sun kind of somewhat break through the clouds as it goes through. No rain expected, and for the first time this season, the wind is not blowing in over right field. It's actually blowing out the left.
It's
so
blowing
the
out, so
right-handed hitters should have some fun with that tonight. I would if I was a right-handed hitter.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, and I'm going to talk about our guys. We got a couple of guys that's got power to go that direction, you know.
Certainly do. Especially the other night, we saw Alex Bedford, Truett Kidd, and a whole host of Wildcats.
Cole Schultz,
Doubled off the wall, and we saw some contact from these guys the other night, and we're going to see some more of the same. Leading things off here will be the catcher in Houston Cheek here for the Raiders. Richland wearing their black uniforms, pants, black numerals outlined in orange, and you got the Wildcats on their pinstripe white uniforms, a purple pinstripes, purple numerals outlined in gold, and cut-off sleeves with the purple shirts under. Right-handed Cheek will start things off here for the Raiders, and here comes the first pitch, Smith. That makes inside for ball one.
Hey, and I'm going to say it, AJ, we got a huge crowd tonight.
Yeah, we had a big for the middle school game between Kaufman and Richland, and a lot of them have stuck around. The 1-0. Thrown away for ball two. Smith trying to work quickly here, get himself into an early rhythm. Here comes the 2. And that one's in there for strike one. Cheek steps back in. Here comes the 2-1 from Smith. That one is in the door for ball 3. Cutler behind the plate here for Smith. And he goes for quickly, the 3-1. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 2. He got a full count here to the leadoff batter. So in a way, Dusty Cheek is kind of doing his job, trying to get as many pitches as he can out of the starting pitcher.
Hey, and that's what happened the other night. You know, they get these high counts. It's just tough.
Comes the full offering. Breaking ball in there for strike 3, and that will be out of the inning. On here for the Raiders in the top of the first. That will bring up Jace Derry, the second baseman. So come back there from Cason Smith. Face another right-handed here in Derryberry.
First night it hadn't been cold, so when we get to see these kids maybe throw a little bit more.
First pitch from Smith. Ball in there for strike 1. One gone here in the top of the first. Smith back on the rubber.
Working fast.
And goes to work. Here's the 1. That one's in there for strike 2. So after a tough start there to Cheek, he is starting to pep strike zone. Here's the 0-2. This one is grounded in the hole. A nice play by Schultz. Throw the first will be in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. What a great play by Cole Schultz. That defense we talked about there, Dusty, and you got 2 gone here in the top of the first.
Great diving play by Cole. And he's got such a strong arm. He can get up and make that play. He had him through up by 3 steps.
I'll bring up Carter Edwards, the center fielder. A lot of these guys for Richland played football and basketball. 2 very good teams for the Raiders. First pitch, that one's He lined in the back for a base hit. Edwards going to take a big, he slips around first, but he's in there, sees one pitch, gets a single, and we got one on in the top of the first inning.
Hard base hit.
Yeah. Nice line drive. Brings up Bryce Miller, the first baseman here for the Raiders. Another right-handed. Smith works out of the stretch. Not a big lead by Edwards over there.
Not at all.
And he'll throw over, not in time.
Hey, and that's one thing I'll say about our guys. I've noticed they keep these runners close.
And they'll take, Edwards kind of extends the lead there a bit. And Smith in his time and finally gets Miller to call. Keller Cope will now come out and have a meeting with the starting pitcher. 2-out hitting, they say. Baseball games here, Dusty.
That's it.
Especially you want to see that from the heart of the order. And like I mentioned, there's got a lot of guys here playing a lot of sports, football and basketball. And football made the playoffs, basketball into the region tournament. So sports athletes. First pitch, that one is lined down the right field. The foul for strike one.
And we talked about our guys that were playing basketball and the run we made. It takes some time to get your baseball legs underneath you. It's different, you know.
Every sport's a little different.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. I know they're in shape. It's just different.
The pacing's different. The movements that you have to make throughout the game as Smith throws
your
over.
Timing.
Yeah.
You know, just.
I didn't do it much, but going from football to basketball, I think that would probably be the most. The hardest adjustment for a sport. Here's the 0-1. This is high for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cleanup hitter here for the Raiders. On first here in the top of the first. 2 gone. Smith shaking off Cope. Takes a look. Edwards at first, comes set. And the 1-1. Edwards takes off. The throw over to second will not be in time, and that will be a stolen.
Strike. Yeah.
And that was a strike, so the count goes to 2 strikes. Here's Miller in another meeting between Cope and Smith. Been 2 official meetings if this was Major League Baseball.
Yeah. He does a good job communicating with his pitchers. I have noticed that. He's a good job behind the plate.
Smith comes set. Here's the 1-2. Chopped up the middle. Nice play by Smith. He will walk it up to first, and that will end the inning. Smith gets out of a bit of a jam here to start things off in the top of the first inning. Wildcats going to bat in the bottom half. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Tom Cruise Field, the Wildcats able to get out of a jam in the top half of the inning. Now their top half of their order up here will be Caden Short, Schultz, and Alex Bedford. Be facing off with the right-hander for Richland, Cooper Jackson.
Change in our lineup again tonight. Just kind of where everybody's staggered at.
Yeah,
Not much, but a little.
Short's been the leadoff for the majority of the season, but has been at the 2 spot last couple games, and that's worked out. Alex has kind of bounced up and down.
He's at the third. The other night he was in 6-hole, and
it's still a cleanup, which has been consistent. So Caden lead things off. Close stance on the plate. First pitch. That one's on the outside corner for strike 1. Steps back in. Jackson gets the side. And here's the 0-1. Fastball misses away for ball 1. And not a bad night. Wind. There was some wind to start, but none right now.
Old Glory's not moving it up.
Here's a 1-1. This one is sent over to Short, and it's going to bounce off of him. And Caden Short's going to get on off of an error. And that'll bring up Cole Schultz, the third baseman. So 1 on, no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up Schultz, who had a game the other night against Mount Pleasant. 3 RBIs with that double off the wall and a single.
Short's got a big lead. Hey, we got aggressive not for last on the bases. I think we're going to do it again.
First pitch from Jackson, a breaking ball, a miss high for ball 1. Now Clint Wright, their ex said at the beginning of the season, they're going to be aggressive base running wise, and they haven't had many base runners in those first games, but we saw it in force against Mount Pleasant the other night. Jackson will throw over, Short with a big lead, but it's not in time. And finally, it's Dutch and Dusty. It's like this a lot of nights, but it's been brutally cold tonight. Actually, it feels wonderful out here.
It's bad weather here in Tennessee.
Yeah, it doesn't need to get much warmer than this.
This is amazing right here.
Here's a 1 from Jackson. Fastball misses away for ball 2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. 2 balls, no strikes to the hitter and Cole Schultz. By Short over at first. Continues to inch larger. Next pitch. Grounded into and right. That one's going to get through. It actually goes off the glove. The second baseman Short on his way to third. And that's going to no. Now Caden's coming. Now we got both runners third. And Cole's going to go back to second. That one's going to get away.
And there's nobody in right.
Short's going to score. Schultz is on his way. He is exhausted, and he's going to make it in and give the Wildcats a 2-0 lead. And that's going to be impossible to score this because that was a single.
Gosh, so we had a we had an air throw over the third baseman's head. Then the third baseman makes an air throw out into right field. Bedford's going to stand in.
Yeah. Wow. So it is I'm having trouble up with all this. Pitch that's going to be fouled away for strike 1. Keep stats and a scoreboard right now. So Wildcats lead at 2-0. So everybody out here in the bottom of the first, and break starting to go to Wildcats' way after a tough start to the season. Here's a pitch, swung on a miss for strike 2. Hey, sometimes you just need to put the ball in play and see what happens.
Yes.
How many years were on that play?
3.
Okay. Bedford swings and misses for strike, and that will be the first out of the inning. The center fielder and Isaiah Bentley on his first at bat here of the inning, or first bat of the game. 2-0 Wildcat lead. A wild series of events. 4 errors already in this inning for the Raiders. Pitch to Bentley. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1.
pitcher, that's tough.
Yeah.
When you see that happen.
Here's ball one. That one's in the dirt, ball one. And there's a lot of ways you can break that down and go through the situations in practice, but once you actually get in the game,
yes,
you know, and
absolutely.
it's hard to kind of adjust to that. Next pitch, that one's on the outside corner for strike two. So Jackson making a comeback here. Now the windup, here comes the 1-2 to Bentley. Misses away for ball two. Two strikes to the cleanup hitter here for the Wildcats. And here comes 2-2. This one's lined up the middle. Baseman makes the play, goes over to first, and they say he's safe. So Bentley is going on with a one-out single. Infield single, second hit of the game here for the Wildcats. And that's going to have Cason Smith the pitch.
You know, and I'm going to critique that real quick. That's a prime example for these young watching this. Charge the baseball.
Mm-hmm. Right-handed hitter, Bentley standing on first with one out.
Bentley will run.
Pitch, that one misses away for ball one. It was a f***ing line drive. It looked better off the bat than what it ended up being.
Yes.
And sometimes those are the hard ones to judge out there. Jackson comes up. Here goes Bentley. This one's lined in the right field.
Too.
And that one's going to get down for a base hit. Bentley is on his way to third. He'll hold up. Going in the second will be Smith, and he has got a double. So a one-out double. And that's going to bring up Kidd, the first baseman.
Next runner for our pitcher be Cason Garland.
Good running there from Smith as well to read that that ball was down the line.
Yeah.
So Kidd, his last at bat, we saw him line one up the middle for an RBI single.
Kind of broke up that slump right there.
One on, runners on and third for the Wildcats. Here's the first pitch. Foul back for strike one. We've talked before, Dusty. Truett's a big kid, and I'd like to see him start to really barrel up.
Yes. Because he hit it hard somewhere. Outfield's playing him pretty straight away, too. That's a gap between left and center.
Pretty straight away in the infield as well. Next pitch. That one's on the outside corner for strike two.
Good pitch.
Two strike hitting could be big. He just needs to put the ball in play. They're going to concede a run, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. One's going to concede.
0-2. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that's the second out of the inning. Strikeout for Jackson in this one. I'll bring up the right fielder in Carter Hughes. Runners on second and third. And now we call timeout.
Call time because of the music.
They don't want to listen. They decent.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
First pitch to Hughes. That one's in the dirt for ball one. Good block there in the plate by Cheek, the catcher.
He's been busy tonight.
Yeah. The 1-0 from Jackson. This one is hit in the right center field. It's going to get over the right fielder's head. One run is in. Here comes Garland. Two runs are in. A two-out, two-run double from Carter Hughes. And the Wildcats lead this one 4-0. What a great job there from Carter Hughes with that two-out hit. Cutler Cope, the catcher.
Man, that was a hard hit by Carter.
It was. Nothing the Wildcat lead. The 8-hole hitter and Cope due up. First pitch. Outside corner for strike one. It's 2 out hitting. Runners in scoring position. The Wildcats have been so good at the last couple games.
Hey, and you said that wins ball games.
Heard it my whole life. 0-1. Misses a for ball one. I had a coach in high school that would say that all the time. Hey, hits win baseball games, and he wasn't lying about it. So, Coach, if you're listening, you know it's always stayed in my brain. Comes a 1-1. Lined up the middle, that's a base hit. He's around third. He's going to try to score. And the throw, not in time. He scores. Cope on his way to second. And the Wildcats lead this one 5-0. This Wildcat offense is going off here so far, Dusty, with a 5-0 lead.
Said it earlier. Got a Curtis runner for a catch.
Second hit.
Another one of our batters that needs to just get that barrel on the ball and get that confidence in our short, Caden Smith.
9 over here for the Wildcats. They're on the precipice of batting around. Right-handed hitter here for the Wildcats. Facing Jackson for the first pitch. Chopped over to short, and he's missed that one. We're going to go to third and hold up, and now we got runners on the corners after fifth error of the inning by Richland. Bring up the designated hitter and the leadoff hitter in Caden Short. It's the fifth at bat with runners in scoring position, and they're fourth with 2 outs here.
Scored 3 runs, 2 outs. Yeah. And we talking about a pitch count. This is fixing to be his 20th pitch right here in the first inning.
Facing off here for the second time. Reached via an error and scored a run already in. First pitch from Jack. Breaking ball lined in the right field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. 1 is in, and the Wildcats now lead this one 6-0. That ball was absolutely stunning. Bring up Cole Schultz once again.
Coldest, he done had the era inside the park home run, if you call it that.
Single, 3 errors and scores. Little League home run. That's what they call it.
That's Little League home runs. Hey, we'll get.
First pitch, that's going to miss away for 1. Need the weather to warm up a bit out here, Dustin.
That's what we needed. That is what we needed. We're getting a little activity down in Richland's bullpen too, AJ.
As you mentioned, I've got him at 26 pitches right now. Next pitch, breaking ball. That's going to hit the outside for strike 1. It's tough, you mentioned, Dusty. It's just tough to pitch in these situations where things don't seem to go right and doesn't matter what you throw.
Hey, and you're just like a helpless duck out there, if I can say it that way.
Fake pickoff there is going to put Smith back at second base. And the Wildcats 3 for 5 here with runners in scoring position. And
I mean, the first baseman's not even holding Caden Short here.
1-1. Foul back for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes for the 2-0 hitter. Schultz again, who got a single first and eventually scored after a trio of errors for Raider defense. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Fouled away, and the count will stay where it is.
Slap that outside pitch to right field.
Now, Richland's pretty much playing straight up. Shortstop is where he's holding on the runners a little bit close, but everyone's pretty much at normal depth here. Just Now the stretch. Comes a 1-2. Misses high. Ball 2. That was a full try to get him the chase pitch. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 for the Wildcats, who have put 6 on the board here in the bottom of the first. Two. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats with a big 6-run inning here in the bottom of the first. Coming up to be the top of the second. Raiders batting again here on the Exports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Back here to Tom Cruise Field. We go to the second inning here. The Wildcats leading the Raiders 6-0. We're just checking on our sound here, and leading things off here will be Cole Trimble, the right fielder. First pitch. That's a breaking ball. That's in there for strike 1.
It's got a little static in it, but other than that, it's working.
Next pitch. That one misses away for ball 1 as we're trying to work on our sound issues. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Comes a pitch by Smith. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. Strikeout here for Smith in the game, and that will bring up the shortstop and Jamison Anderson. Here for his first at bat against Smith. Pitch chopped down the right field line, foul for strike 1. Next pitch from Smith, going to miss high for ball 1. The 1-1, hung on a miss for strike 2. Next pitch from Smith, that one misses away for ball 2. Comes 2. On the left field line, foul, and the count will stay where it is. Ron here in the top of the 6th. Wildcats leading this one 6-0. Comes a 2-2 from Smith. Right to Cole Schultz, and that will be the second out of the inning. Good job from Cole taking on that liner. We got 2 on here in the top of the 6th. I'll bring up Cameron Mann, the designated hitter. Low first pitch, that hits the outside corner for strike 1.
Man, that's a good breaking pitch.
Very good looking breaking ball. Pitch, that one misses low and in for ball 1. One. Fouled away for strike 2. Two strikes here to the 7-hole hitter here for the Raiders. 1-2 from Smith. Swing on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, down for the Raiders here in the top of the second. We head to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next here on the X Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
And welcome everybody back here to Tom Cruise Field. Wildcats of Lawrence County leading Richland 6-0 as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Leading things off will be the left fielder here in Alex Bedford. Get things going here for the Wildcats. Alex, who struck out in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch from Jackson. This one's lined into the right center field gap. That one is rolling. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Bedford on his way to second. And he will hold up there with a lead-off first pitch double. What a great job there by Alex Bedford. And we got a runner on second here already in the bottom of the second. That's going to bring up Isaiah Bentley, the center fielder. It's already the 7th at bat with runners in scoring position here, Dusty, and I hope we've got our sound issues taken care of. That's what happens when you're, running about 5 machines at one time.
Yeah, I mean, we're not perfect.
Nah. As long as I get this ready for the state tournament,
yes.
You know how I said that, threw that little hint in there. First pitch here to Bentley is going to miss away for ball 1. So Alex made a good adjustment there, Dusty, after being struck out on 3 pitches in his first at bat. Just gets the bat head out and lines it into the right center field gap.
And there's another big gap right there.
Coming set is Jackson. Here's the 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. Jackson, who threw 32 pitches there in the first inning. Smith on the other end has thrown 14 in each inning. Jackson comes set, Bedford on second. Next pitch, swung on a miss for strike 1. And we're getting a couple guys heading down to the Raider bullpen as we speak. 2 balls, 1 strike to the cleanup hitter here for the Wildcats.
They're not holding Alex on at all. Well,
and right as we say that, right on cue, Dusty.
I know, but he had a 14-foot lead out there.
Coming set here. Jackson, the 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the cleanup hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Bentley. Runner on second, another runner in scoring position. The Wildcats were 3 of 6 in the first inning in this situation. And the 2-2 misses away for ball 3. Bentley works it to a full count.
And Isaiah still needs to get that one good barrel on the ball just to kind of get him motivated and get him going.
As Jackson comes set, the full count. That one's in the dirt for ball 3. Bedford taking off for third, and he's going to be thrown out. That will be the first out of the inning. So after Bentley works a walk, we got our first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Kason Smith here to pitcher. He doubled and scored a run in the bottom half of the first. First pitch, and Bentley's going to take off for second.
And the ball went out in center field. Oh, not far enough.
And he will get in there with a stolen base. First pitch was a strike.
I always forget that one when there's somebody stealing. I forget about the pitch.
We all do. It happens to everybody. 0-1 here to Smith. 5-hole hitter for the Wildcats. The 0-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. Smith down 0-2 here in the situation. Got a runner in scoring position. Comes the 0-2. Fouled straight back, and the count will stay where it is. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to the 5-hole hitter for the Wildcats, trying to extend the lead. They already have a 6-0 advantage over the Raiders. Here's the 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. The 4th strikeout of the game for Cooper Jackson. That will bring up the first baseman in Truett Kidd, who is one of those 4 strikeout victims. Still got a runner in scoring position here.
And I would think a base hit scores Bentley from second with his wheels.
Big hole over the right side, and they will try to keep Bentley honest there at second base. Truett, who chased a high fastball in his previous at-bat. And Bentley's going to take off for third. Kidd sends a liner here to the shortstop. He's going to throw over to first. That one's not in time. That's going to be an infield single there for Truett Kidd. And now we got runners on the corners here with 2 gone. It's going to bring up Carter Hughes, the right fielder. Hughes, who had a 2-run double in the bottom of the first and eventually scored a run as well.
And that same gap that he hit it in the first is still open now in the second.
See, outfielders, their corner outfielders are kind of playing more towards the lines. Check over there at first on Kidd, not in time. Hughes, who has been designated hit for in a couple games this year, that was good to see him just send that one all the way to the wall and clear the bases for a 2-run double. Already 8 hits in the game here for the Wildcats. First pitch to Hughes. Misses away for ball 1. Carter, bit of an open stance. He is right on top of the plate.
He is right on it.
Not a big lead by Kidd, but a decent lead over there first. Here's the next pitch, chopped up the middle. Jackson makes a play, throws over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats strand a pair of runners. As they end the bottom of the second, we go to the top of the third. That one is next here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff, over 25, that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Tom Cruise Field, we go to the top of the third. It's Lawrence County leading Richland 6-0. 8-9-1 due up here for the Raiders. First pitch here from Kason Smith. That one misses away for ball one. First batter due up, the left fielder in Ryan Jones. Smith, who is had 14 pitches in each inning so far. Here's the 1-0. Fouled straight back for strike one. So far, only allowed one base runner in this game. That was a two-out single in the top of the first. Comes a 1-1 from Smith. Swung on and missed for strike two.
And he's got good velocity.
Really has. Comes a 1-2. Chopped. Cole Schultz scoops it up, throws over to first.
He's out.
And they say he's safe. So an infield single there by Ryan Jones. Good hustle by both sides. We got a runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Just the second hit of the game for the Raiders. It's going to bring up Brody Kincannon, the third baseman, the 9-hole hitter here for the Raiders. So only the second base runner of the game here for Richland. Kincannon due up now for the Raiders.
Decent lead.
Yeah. First pitch from Smith. That one's in the dirt for ball one. Top of the order, Houston Cheek waiting on deck for Richland. And the 1-0. And he gets the bunt down. Cope fields it, throws over to first, and that one will be in time. Good sacrifice bunt there, puts a runner on second base and in scoring position here with one gone in the top of the third.
That was a great bunt.
That really was. Now brings up Houston Cheek, who struck out looking in his first at bat to lead things up in the top of the first. Smith comes set. And the first pitch. Swung on and fouled for strike one. Just the first at bat with a runner in scoring position in the game here for the Raiders.
It is.
And the 0-1 from Smith. Fastball swung on and missed, actually fouled back and missed for strike 2. You can't really say he missed it if he fouled it off, so.
Yeah.
It's a double stupid comment on my part there.
I wouldn't say that.
Smith comes set. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone, still a runner on second base here in the top of the third. The fourth strikeout of the game for Kason Smith brings up Jace Derryberry, the second baseman. Grounded out to Cole Schultz at third there in the top of the first. Facing off with Smith for the second time. First pitch from Smith. Misses away for ball 1. So far, the Raiders 1 for 3 in 2-out situations. Here's a 1-0 from Smith. That's going to be sent in the left field, a base hit. And everyone's going to hold up. A good job by Alex Bedford to get that one in. Now we got runners on the corners here with 2 gone in the top of the third. Good piece of base hitting there by Jace Derryberry. Third hit of the game will bring up Carter Edwards, the center fielder. Edwards, who singled, had that 2-out single into left field in the top of the first.
I get a kick out of watching these 1-3 calls here.
Here's the first pitch from Smith. That's going to miss away for ball 1. Edwards, who hit that first pitch he saw from Smith into left field for a base hit. It's a big situation here for Smith trying to get out of a jam.
It is.
Here's a 1-0. Fouled straight back. Would have taken out my computer if a net wasn't there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 gone here in the top of the third. Runners on the corners and a chance here for the Raiders to get on the board. Clint Wright, Lawrence County's head coach, was an assistant at Richland a year ago.
Yes, he was.
Knows this group very well. Smith taking his time and finally gets Edwards to call timeout. I think that was a design.
It was. It was just a
Smith shakes off the sign from Cope. And the 1-1. Tapped foul down the left field line for strike 2.
Still a big crowd here, AJ.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a decent crowd here. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the 3-0 hitter for the Raiders. And the 1-2 from Smith. This is low for ball 2.
Good stop by Cope.
Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on here for the Raiders. And the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats get out of a jam here in the top of the third. We head to the bottom half of the inning. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, we go to the bottom of the third. Lawrence County leading Richland 6-0. Cutler Cope to lead things off, and he takes first pitch for strike one. Cope, who had a RBI single in the bottom of the first, eventually had his courtesy runner score a run. Down 0-1 here in the count to Jackson on for his third inning. Next pitch hits the outside corner for strike two. So far, Cooper Jackson has given up 6 runs off 8 hits, a walk, 4 strikeouts, but his defense also has 5 errors in the game.
Yes, and that was all in one inning.
And the next pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. That would be the 5th strikeout of the game for Jackson. They'll now bring up Caden Smith, the 9-0 hitter here for the Wildcats. He reached via an error in the bottom of the first. Waiting on deck will be the designated hitter in Caden Short. Jackson, who threw 32 pitches in the first inning, threw just 14 in the second. First pitch to Smith. That one's in the dirt for ball one. Jackson working out of the windup, and here's the 1-0. Misses high for ball two.
He wanted to swing.
Yeah. It's hard to lay off those pitches at your eyeballs. Here comes the 2-0 from Jackson. This is away for ball 3. 3 straight balls here to the 9-hole hitter for the Wildcats. Just got a notification here, Dusty, that Kansas State and Michigan State are in overtime right now. Next pitch, that one is in there for strike one.
I didn't hear what you said right there about Michigan State.
Kansas State and Michigan State in overtime at the Garden. That's the game before Tennessee plays FAU tonight. Here's the 3-1. Misses high for ball 4. 1 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Caden Short, here for the Wildcats. Short, who's reached via an error, scored a run in the first and also had an RBI single in the first as well. So on for his third at bat here in the bottom of the third with a runner on first. Shortstop Smith worked a 5-pitch walk.
Decent lead.
Yeah, first pitch, breaking ball misses away for ball 1. Jackson does have a pretty good breaking ball. It's not a big looping breaking ball, but it's one of those that can start in the middle of the plate, work its way outside, and can get a lot of swing and misses. I mean, he already has 5 strikeouts tonight, so he can definitely get a lot of swing and misses. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away for ball 2. Like you mentioned, Dusty, it's a lovely crowd. No one in the bubbles.
No, yeah, I mean, it's just great weather.
Jackson takes a look at Smith at first. Here's the 2-0. That one's in the dirt for ball 3.
And I know me and you both know this weatherman, and he's not saying so much good for tomorrow night.
Hurricane Luna. Got to be on alert for that. Throw over to Smith, not in time.
We love you, Ben.
We do love Ben. even though he gets his Wednesdays and his Thursdays mixed up.
You know, hey, it's close.
Yeah, when you're a pastor, that happens.
Yeah.
You know. Here's a 3-0, and that misses away for ball 4. So back-to-back walks here with 1 out. Now going to bring up Cole Schultz, the second baseman. Schultz, who singled, scored a run in a wild way in the bottom of the first, and eventually struck out, swinging to end that inning. So this is his third at bat as head coach Troy Hughes going to go out and have a meeting with this pitcher in Jackson. Jackson sitting right now at 58 pitches. Nobody working in the bullpen. Well, someone just came back in from the bullpen down there, Dusty. So.
Well, I thought they were working already, but I guess I was wrong.
No, they were. I think he just came back in after working. So this might be Jackson here might be working on his final legs of this game. And that will be it. So they will replace Jackson here with 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the third. While they do that, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
And back here, a new pitcher coming into the game here for the Wildcats. For the Raiders. It will be number 10, Riley Gilt. So a right-hander, he inherits a 2-on, 1-out situation. Right-handed pitcher. Faces Cole Schultz, who's 1 for 2 in the game. First pitch, fouled straight back for strike 1. Schultz on that one, just missed it by a tad.
I know that net's right there, but it still gets me every time.
Hey, you're just preparing for the time when it's not there.
Yeah.
Comes the 0-1 from Gilton. This one is fouled back for strike 2. So the 2-0 hitter for the Wildcats down 0-2. Helped score the first couple runs of the game on probably one of the wilder plays you'll ever see.
Especially even getting into this level.
A Little League home run that tops many Little League home runs. Here's the 0-2. This one is chopped, and that goes off of Cole's leg, and the count will stay where it is, and no balls and 2 strikes. Cole, his older brother Cade, celebrating his birthday today. I'm guessing since he's a senior, that's 18.
19th.
19th, okay.
Yeah, that's what I seen today, and I spoke with his dad in the parking lot.
Okay. Schultz now going to call time after the signs took a little bit too long there between Cheek and Gilt.
And I think he needed to kind of shake that foot off one more time. That was a hard hit ball. Went up plumb to shortstop off his foot.
Gilt gets a sign and comes set. Comes the 0-2. Foul back again, and the count will stay where it is as Schultz is here in a battle with Gilt.
He's battling.
Waiting on deck is Alex Bedford, who's 1 for 2 with a double. Jackson, who exits with 8 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, but also his defense had 5 errors in the process. Here's the 0-2. Misses away for ball 1. That was the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Gilt takes a look at both runners. Big lead from both of them.
It is. They're not being held on at all.
Here's a 1-2. Sent up the middle. Second baseman struggles with it, throws over to first. That one's not in time. And now we got the bases loaded after the 6th error of the game for the Raiders.
Hey, I'm going to take it, but wow.
I thought that might have been a tailor-made double play right there. Bedford, the left-handed hitter, had a 1-pitch double in his previous at-bat in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Six to nothing lead here for the Wildcats. Now the corner infield playing in. Middle infield back at double play depth, and the outfield been pretty much where they've been all game, just straight away.
That moved.
Here's the 1-0. Just misses outside for ball 2. Bedford, like he has done all season, right on top of the plate. Here's a 2-0. Misses away for ball 3. So Gilt is going to have to really battle back from behind if he wants to keep the score where it is.
Yeah, he does. Hey, in this kind of game right here, you don't want to walk this run in.
No. Gilt comes set. In the 3-0. That one misses low for ball 4. Bedford going to get a RBI off of a 4-pitch walk. And the Wildcats now lead this one 7-0 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
And we got a final in our basketball game. Kansas State 98, Michigan State 93.
All right. Bentley on for his 3rd at bat. He singled and scored in the 1st and walked in the 2nd. First pitch from Gilt. Breaking ball. That's going to get away from the catcher. And scoring will be short. Each runner is going to advance to 2nd and 3rd. And the Wildcats now lead this one 8-0. Runners on 2nd and 3rd now. 1 gone here in the inning.
He's due right here.
Next pitch, that misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to the cleanup hitter here for the Wildcats, who's 1 for 1, the single and a walk. Comes the 2-0 from Gilt. Swung on and missed. That was ball 3, but Isaiah was just really wanting the swing there.
That was a cut, too.
He was one to put that one over the 327 sign down the line.
He was looking for it. He might have been looking at his dad down there in foul territory, too.
Gilt comes set. 2-1. In the dirt to get blocked by Cheek to keep it 3 balls and 1 strike, and no one advancing.
I know it's tough when you throw this many pitches early and you start coming in the game, but he's almost like he's trying to guide that ball.
Can't guide it. Just got to let it go.
Got to let it go.
Just got to let it go. Infield in normal depth, outfield in normal depth. Center field shaded just a little bit towards left center.
He is.
Here's a 3-1. Hit high in the air, and that one will get out of play, and the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gilt, takes the side. Comes a full count offering. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. Now going to bring up Kason Smith, the pitcher, who is 1 for 2 in the game, double and a run scored in the first and struck out swinging in the second. He's up for his 3rd at bat in this one. Wildcats 8 runs off 8 hits so far. Also getting helped by 6 Raider errors. First pitch to Smith. That one misses low for ball 1. Smith has done a good job so far pitching in this game. Just no runs off 3 hits, 5 strikeouts through 44 pitches. And the 1-0 on the inside corner for strike 1. I think our home plate umpire is just trying to move this game along.
I think he is. I think
bit.
He's done got in that mode. You still got to be consistent.
Yep.
That's all I'm going to say right now.
There's the 1-1. Lined up the middle. Nice play by Derryberry at second. Throws over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats get a pair of runs in the bottom of the third. They lead this one 8-0 as we head to the top of the fourth here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, Bryce Miller, the leadoff hitter, lines one down the left field line, and he'll start things off with a leadoff single here for the Raiders. So 1 on after the first pitch here in the top of the fourth.
It was a hard hit ball, AJ.
Very hard hit ball.
Just out of the red, man. It was off the end of Cole's glove.
And that will bring up the 5-hole hitter, and Colton Trimble struck out swinging his first at bat in the second. First pitch, that's a breaking ball. That one's going to get away from Cope. Heading in the second will be Miller. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and now a runner on second here for the Raiders. Smith comes set. And the 0-1. That one's going to get away from Cope. Miller on his way to third, and now we got a runner on third. Nobody gone here in the top of the fourth. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Trimble. Smith comes set, and the next one is in there. Is it 1-2 now?
Yes, that's what I've got.
Okay.
I've got 1-2.
I was confused there. That's why we have 2 people do this, you know? Next pitch from Smith. That one's in the dirt. A good block there by Cope to make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Raiders trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. Corner infield. Actually, infield's pretty much playing normal depth here.
Yeah, and outfield's just straight away. Isaiah's actually playing in.
2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That will be the first out of the inning. 6th strikeout of the game here for Kason Smith. Now brings up the 6-hole hitter, Jamison Andrews, who hit a liner to Cole Schultz in the second inning. First pitch is in there for Smith for strike 1. So far, the Raiders with runners in scoring position, just 1 for 4. Still haven't been able to push across a run. The 0-1 from Smith, breaking ball. That one's hit up the middle, and that one's going to get through for a base hit. That will bring home Miller. So Andrews comes up with a 1-out single. That makes it an 8-1 Lawrence County lead. Brings up Cameron Mann. Mann, who struck out swinging his first at bat in the top of the second. First pitch here from Smith. Breaking ball misses away for ball 1. Smith comes set. And the 1-0. That one's in there for strike 1. Man, a big
lead.
Yeah, and a big right-handed hitter here at the plate.
He is a big right-handed kid.
And no call time as they, threw over while they were calling time, so he was safe anyways.
He's got to be a football player.
Smith comes set. Cutler Cope tells him to step off. They got Cole Schultz playing on the grass here.
He is.
At third. Double play depth for the middle infield. Next pitch, that one's on the outside corner at the belt for strike 2.
Outfield's playing in. Isaiah's playing more right center.
Next pitch, breaking ball, foul back, and the count will stay where it is.
Fans, just a reminder, Tom Cruise Field, the area around it is a smoke-free area.
Oh, and they just made an announcement that Tom Cruise Field, or really any school, is smoke-free. Next pitch, fouled straight back. Man here in a battle with Smith here on the top of the fourth.
Really, any public area.
Yeah. I mean, they let you smoke outside some places, but not on school property.
No.
Next pitch, line foul down the right field line, and Mann stays alive with the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's the 6th pitch of this at bat. 8-1's a Lawrence County lead here in the top of the 4th. Wildcats with 6 in the first, 2 in the third, and Richland got their first here just a batter ago.
Smith's having to dig in right here. Just been a great at bat for Mann.
And they'll throw over trying to get Andrews, but not in time. Smith comes set. And the 1-2. Hit deep in the air in the left. Bedford trying to track it down. That's going to get over his head. Andrews, he is rounding third. He's going to come on down to score. And the Raiders cut the lead here to 8-2. Jamison Mann with a big RBI single there. And the Raiders have now made it a 6-run game.
RBI double.
Yeah, RBI double.
And I want to tell you for just a second, I thought that might have left the yard.
He got some good metal on that one.
He did.
Brings up Brian Jones, a left fielder. Singled in his first at bat in the third and takes strike 1. Now head coach Clint Wright here for Lawrence County. Come and have a meet up here with the home plate umpire. And looks like we're going to have a change.
Defensive change.
Caden Short's going to head out the center field. Isaiah Bentley's going to head in. And he might be coming in to pitch.
Number 7. Caden Short.
Next pitch, this one's hit high in the air to center field, and Short gets some action, comes up with it, and that will be the second out of the inning. Ball always finds you every time on the sub.
It never fails.
Number 6, Brady Kincannon, the batter, goes 2 away.
And that's going to bring up Brady Kincannon, the third baseman, at a nice sacrifice bunt in the top of the 3rd inning, and he's due up here with a runner in scoring position. First pitch from Smith. That one just misses outside for ball 1.
Ooh, that was close.
Here's the 1-0. This one is lined up the middle. That one's over the head of the second baseman. Man, he is rounding home. Here comes the throw. Cope has it, and he is gone. What a great play, a great throw out there in center field by Caden Short. Makes a couple of nice plays and eventually guns out the runner at home. That one will end the inning. The Wildcats lead this one 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, a couple of nice plays there by Caden Short. Comes in at center field, gets a line drive right in his direction, then a single up the middle, is able to throw the runner out at home to end the inning. And the Wildcats lead this one 8-2 after Richland got 2 runs here in the top of the 4th. 6, 7, 8 due up here for the Wildcats. Truett Kidd, who's 1 for 2, struck out swinging in the first and had a single in the second. I'll be followed by Carter Hughes and Cutler Cope. As the coaching staffs here for both teams having a meeting there with the home plate umpire, trying to probably figure out the lineup that Clint has here for the Wildcats after Bentley came out.
Yeah, I don't know. Isaiah he actually went off the field.
Yeah. Don't know if we're going to have, if Isaiah's going to move out a pitch hitter, or he might come in the pitch, even though he threw the other night against Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
We'll find out.
Yeah. And Truett Kidd here to lead things off here for the Wildcats, who lead it by 6 runs, 8-2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Be followed by Hughes and Cope, each guy who has a hit so far in the game. Everyone has reached base safely in this game so far for the Wildcats with 8 runs off 8 hits. Kidd here to face off with Riley Gilt through 19 pitches, coming in relief there in the bottom of the 3rd. And Kidd's going to step back here, take a break. Don't see any action in the Lawrence County bullpen.
I don't see any action.
Comes the first pitch from Gilt, breaking ball, and Kidd's going to foul that one back for strike 1. So that one goes over our heads. Gilt gets a sign, and here comes the 0-1. That one misses away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Kidd. Gill working out of the windup. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball, misses in for ball 2. No, not everyone has the good view like we have here, Dusty.
Yeah.
Now we have a meeting here at Coach Troy Hughes, going to make his way out to the mound here for Richland. Count 2 balls and 1 strike. And Hughes going to bring Gill back on the mound here. Wildcats leading this one 8-2 after Richland got a pair of runs there in the top of the 4th, trying to answer as
just gotta barrel one up.
Yeah.
We gotta make solid contact.
Everyone's done that for the most part tonight, has been able to really make some good contact at one point or another. Umpire tells them let's go. Probably needs to walk up out there like
yeah, you got to walk
you're
out there, Blue.
supposed to.
Stare down here.
Yeah. I love the little baseball intimidation tactics.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
A tale as old as time. 2-1 here to Kidd. Gill working out of the windup. Next pitch in the dirt for ball 3. Kidd here trying to reach base for the second time. Comes a 3-1 from Gill. And he misses away for ball 4. Kid's going to work a leadoff walk, and we got one on, nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Carter Hughes, a right fielder.
Had that big hit.
Yeah, had an RBI double to right center that scored 2, and then tap back to the pitcher in the bottom of the second. Gilt gets the sign from Cheek, comes set. And the first pitch. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Not a big lead from Kidd over at first. Gill comes set. And the 1-0. And the dirt, good block by Mann there. Kidd not going to advance, and that's ball 2.
That's a good block.
Now Troy Hughes going to make his way out here to home plate. Might be. And check here on his catcher, who took that one right off the face.
Yeah.
And it seems to be okay. Also, UConn just putting it on Arkansas right now, 84-59. They were 5-point favorites in that game. I think they covered.
I think they did. Arkansas's coach probably won't take his shirt off and stand on it.
Or his assistant won't knock a phone out of a reporter's hands, maybe. Comes the 2-0. And Hughes gets out of the way of that one for ball 3. No action in the Richland bullpen. Yeah, like you said, he's just trying to aim it instead of just throwing.
Yeah, he's aiming.
Go comes set. And the 3-0. Hit in the left field, a base hit. Carter Hughes had a green light, and Truett Kidd, he's going to try to go to third. Here comes a relay. Kidd is in there. Hughes still at first, and now we got runners on the corners here with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Green light with the 3-0. I love it. Hey, most coaches don't give that.
And he just smoked that ball.
He did.
Cutler Cope comes up with runners on the corners. It's 1 for 2 in the game. RBI single, run scored. Was courtesy runner scored that run in the bottom of the first and struck out swinging in the bottom of the third. It's a good opportunity here with runners in scoring position. This is the 15th at bat. Runners in scoring position for the Wildcats. First pitch from Gilt, and that one's in there for strike 1. Runners on the corners. Hughes with a big lead at first.
He's got a huge lead.
And he's going to take off the 0-1. Hughes is going to get in. Here comes Kidd. Kidd is going to be out. So good defense there by Richland, and that's the first out of the inning. And that was ball 1 in the process. It is 1-1. 1 gone here in the bottom of the fourth.
Tough right there. It's
That
tough.
is tough. And Hughes with a big lead over there at second. Comes the 1-1. In the dirt. Good block by Mann for ball 2.
Hey, both catchers done a good job tonight. We've seen a lot of balls in the dirt, and they've done their job.
It's Cheek behind the plate, not Mann. That's my bad. It was Mann that hit one almost out of the park here earlier in the game. Comes the 2-1 from Gill. Chopped down the left field line, but foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Gill comes set. And the 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. And that will now bring up Caden Smith here, the shortstop. 0 for 1 in the game. reached via error in the first and then walked and scored a run in the third. Go comes set. And the first pitch. Breaking ball misses away. Get blocked by Cheek for ball one.
It's quiet again in the ballpark.
Very quiet. Here's the 1-0. Fouled right off of the catcher's mask for strike one. He has had a busy night back there.
He has.
He seems to be okay. Didn't seem to be really fazed by that at all. Is Clint Wright going to come in and have a conversation with his 9-hole hitter here as well, as everyone here going to get a bit of a break. 8-2, the Wildcat lead here in the bottom of the fourth, trying to enter at least with a 1 run here in the inning after the Raiders got 2 in the top half.
Yeah, we've had several base runners this not to get a run out of it.
The lights at Bobby Brewer Park going off here in right field. Still working in dead center. And now a pickoff attempt. Nobody there as Hughes dives in the second. Gill comes set. And the 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. One ball, 2 strikes here to Caden Smith. Trying to reach base here for the third time. Hughes on second base. And the 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats leave a runner stranded on second base as we go to the top half of the 5th inning. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, Houston Cheek, the leadoff hitter here for the Raiders, lines one in the left field. Lead things off here in the top of the 5th inning.
Hard hit ball.
That's the second straight inning. The leadoff guy has smoked one in the left field. So 1 on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Got Cason Smith on for his 5th inning of work. He's given up a pair of runs off 8 hits and 6 strikeouts.
Cason Garland's down in the bullpen. Looks like he's going to start getting loose.
First pitch here from Smith in the Derryberry. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Derryberry's 1 for 2 so far in the game with a ground out to third in the first and a single in the third. Carter Edwards waiting on deck. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball misses away in the dirt for ball 2. And a beautiful night out here. No wind at all. Here's a 2-0. This one is sent into the hole, and that one's going to go in the left field. Back-to-back singles here to start things off here in the top of the 5th inning. Bring up the 3-hole hitter and Carter Andrews. Ninth hit of the game for the Raiders. Clint Wright now going to come out here and have a discussion with this pitcher. As Edwards, who is 1 for 2 in the game, a single in the first and struck out swinging in the third. Right now, Kayson's sitting on 67 pitches.
This may be just biding Case and Garland a little time to.
The side armor a chance to work down there. Get loosened up here. Pretty big situation for the Raiders. Coming up with their 9th at bat with runners in scoring position, 3 for 8 on the previous ones. Edwards, a 3-0 hitter in the center fielder here for the Raiders. And runners on first and second, nobody gone here in the top of the 5th, an 8-2 Lawrence County lead. Edwards to face Smith here for the 3rd time. Cook tells Smith to step off because he was in his windup.
Yeah.
Comes the first pitch from Smith. That one's in the dirt, blocked by Cope for ball 1. Smith comes set. And the 1-0. In the dirt for ball 2. He's going to have to battle back from behind here. Comes a 2-0. And that one's in there for strike 1.
Seems like when he needs that strike, he can just go to that fastball.
He's struggling to pinpoint that curveball.
It is.
And the Richland hitters have kind of picked up on that, and they're not even, last couple innings, haven't really tried to swing at it. It's a 2-1. Fastball just misses low for ball 3. Smith comes set. And the 3-1. Just misses high for ball 4. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out. And I believe that will be it for Kaysen Smith. Kaysen Garland, the side armor, will come in here for the Wildcats with the bases loaded and nobody out. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hello everyone, this is Eric Schultz. On behalf of Cade and the entire Schultz family, we would like to say thank you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace. Go Wildcats.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, Case and Garland going to come in here to pitch for the Wildcats. Richland's got the bases loaded with no outs here in the top of the 5th.
Big spot to come in, AJ, right here in relief.
Smith exits after 9 hits, 2 runs, a walk, 6 strikeouts through 72 pitches. Due up here will be Bryce Miller, cleanup hitter and first baseman for the Raiders. First pitch, this one's grounded up the middle, and we got a potential double play. It will not be in time. A run will score here for the Raiders, and now we got runners on the corners with 1 gone here in the top of the 5th. Raiders cut the lead to 8-3. Now bring up Colton Trimble, the right fielder, 0 for 2 in the game with a pair of strikeouts in the 6th and 4th inning. Face Garland here for the first time. Not a big lead at either side.
Neither's one of them.
As Trimble will step out. 8-3, the Wildcat lead. 1 gone, runners on the corners. Now Cope here going to go out and have a conversation with Garland at the mound.
Our middle infielders are making sure they're on the same page, too. I don't know if they're going to actually try to throw this down if he goes or what, AJ, but
and Cope gets a little bit more info out of Garland, and he'll come back behind home plate. Sure, both of them are on the same page.
Yep.
Garland comes set. And Trimble thought about a bunt. That one's going to be high for ball 1. Garland comes set. And the 1-0. Swung on and missed for, actually fouled for strike 1. As Garland comes set again. And the 1-1, runner takes off. That one's in there for strike 2. The throw will not be in time. And now we got runners in scoring position once again. Garland comes set. Here's the 1-2. Chop back foul, and the count will stay where it is. One gone, 1-2 count here to Trimble, the 5-hole hitter for the Raiders.
Crowd's getting back into it.
You know, got a little dead there at one point, but they're certainly back into it. Next pitch, foul back again. And the count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Garland gets a sign. Here's a 1-2. on the outside corner for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. First strikeout of the game for Garland, and we got 2 gone here in the top of the 5th inning. What a great pitch by Garland.
It was.
Just nailed it right there on the outside corner.
That was right on the corner.
Jamison Andrews due up now is 1 for 2 with an RBI single. First pitch, breaking ball, swung on and missed for strike 1. He lined one to Cole Schultz in the second and had that single to score a run in the 4th. Here's the 0-1. On the outside corner for strike 2.
That ball moved back.
Yeah, it did. It's like a 2-seamer.
Yes, it was like a 2-seamer, but from the sidearm position.
Garland gets a sign, comes set. And the 0-2. Breaking ball sent down the left field line, and that's when it's going to get down. 1 run is in, another one is in, and the Raiders have now cut the lead here to 8-5. That ball was stung, and they have made this one a 3-run game. Being up cameraman.
2 out, 2 double, 2 out, double, 2 RBI. I mean, too many twos.
It's their 4th hit with 2 outs and 4th hit with runners in scoring position. Here's cameraman. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
His last at bat, he put one way out deep in the gap.
A RBI double in the 4th, and then was caught at home to end that inning. Here's the 0-1. Chopped down the left field line. Cole Schultz fields it, throws over to Kidd at first. That one's in time, and that one will end the inning. The Raiders get 3 runs in the top of the 5th to cut the Lawrence County lead here to 8-5. We'll have the next at bat for the Wildcats coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Tom Cruise Field, the Raiders starting to make a comeback. They got 3 runs in the top of the 5th. It's an 8-5 Lawrence County lead. So we head to the bottom half of the inning. Top of the order, 1-2-3 due up here for the Wildcats. Caden Short to lead things off. Short, who is 1 for 2 in the game, has reached base all 3 times. First pitch here from Gilt. This one's sent to third. Throw to first. What a pick over there at first by Bryce Miller, and that will be the first out of the inning.
It was a nice pick and a nice scoop.
It's really nice.
These Richland fans are staying in the game, AJ.
Yeah, they've got a lot of reason to. Their team's making a good comeback so far. Cole Schultz due up now. He's reached base twice. First pitch misses high, a breaking ball for ball 1. Singled, scored a run in the first. Struck out swinging in the first and reached via error in the third, so he's reached base twice. This is his 4th at bat, but his first time here facing Riley Gilt. Comes the 1-0 from Gilt. This one is sent to the left side. Third baseman comes up with it. Throw over to first is in time, and that is the second out of the inning. So just 3 pitches in, 2 outs already here for the Wildcats. And that will bring up Alex Bedford, the left fielder. Bedford, who's 1 for 2 in the game, struck out swinging in the first, doubled in the second, and got a bases loaded walk in the third. Facing Gilt for the second time in this game. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball, in there for strike 1. A little low for my taste there, Dusty.
That was not a strike.
Glove, if your glove hits the ground, that's not a strike.
No.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses away for ball 1. Two gone here in the bottom of the 5th.
Alex just had to move up like 8 inches in a batter's box.
There's a 1-1 from Gilt. In the dirt for ball 2. Gilt working out of the windup. Here comes the 2-1. This is high for ball 3. Hitters count here for Bedford in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to reach base here for the 3rd time. And the 3-1. In the dirt for ball 4. Bedford works a 2-out walk. And that will now bring up the cleanup hitter. Will be
Gavin
Glass.
So Isaiah come out of the game.
First pitch, that one's in the dirt for ball 1. Next pitch, that just misses inside for ball 2. Two O's the count here. One on here for Glass. His first at bat, the 2-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Gilt comes set, and the 2-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. Deuce is on the boards, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first here in the bottom of the 5th, an 8-5 Lawrence County lead. And the 2-2 on the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 4th strikeout of the game for Gilt. Go to the top of the 6th. Lawrence County leading this one 8-5. That one is next on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination.
Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, we go to the top of the sixth. Lawrence County leading this one 8-5. Some changes here in the Wildcat lineup. Andrew Kidd now playing in right field. Carter Hughes going to move to center. So I'm guessing Caden Short will go back to his designated hitter spot. We do have someone warming up in the bullpen, and that is Caden Short, who's warming up in the bullpen. So a lot of changes coming up here for the Wildcats. 8-9-1 due up here for Richland. We've got Ryan Jones, Brady Buchanan, and Houston Cheek due up here for the Raiders, who have gotten 2 runs in the fourth, 3 runs in the fifth. They cut this lead to 8-5. Garland here throwing his final warm-up pitches. Don't believe we have any other lineup changes that we know of right now.
I don't see any at the moment, AJ.
All right, we're getting ready to start the top of the sixth. It's been somewhat of a long game here between these two. We started around the 6:45 mark, and we're 5 till 9. Garland will work here out of the stretch like he always does. And the first pitch. Breaking ball, or excuse me, fastball misses in for ball 1. And here comes the 1-0 from Garland. Tap back foul for strike 1.
We do have Caden Short getting loose down in the bullpen, so I guess that was some of that change.
1 ball, 1 strike here to the 8-0 hitter and the leadoff hitter here in the top of the sixth for the Raiders. Garland trying to keep the score where it is. Here's a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2 as Jones tried to hold up and couldn't. Garland comes set, and the 1-2. In the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jones. And the 2-2. Tap to the left side. Cole Schultz makes the play. Throws over to first in time, and that one will be the first out of the inning. Good job by Cole Schultz, and we got 1 gone here at the top of the sixth. The Raiders in the 2 previous innings had led off that with a first pitch single, and Garland comes in and gets a leadoff out. Going to bring up Kincannon, who's 1 for 1, a bunt in the third, and then a single in the fourth. First pitch from Garland. This is tapped foul for strike 1.
I've seen more balls fouled off a batter this game.
That's what happens when the weather warms up, you know. You don't want to foul it off of your shin when it's below freezing like we've had for the first 4 games this year. Garland comes set, and the 0-1. Tap up the middle. Smith at short throws over to Kidd. That one's in time, and that is the second out of the inning. Good job by the left side of the infield here, and we got 2 gone here on the top of the sixth. going to bring up the top of the order. Houston Cheek, 1 for 3. Pair of strikeouts in the first and third, and a single and a run scored in the fifth. Garland comes set. First pitch. Line down the left field line, just out of the reach of Cole Schultz. That one's going to get down. Cheek, big turnover at first, but he will stay right there with the 2-out single. Jace Derryberry, the 2-0 hitter, now due up here for the Raiders. Derryberry 2 for 3 in the game, grounded out to third in the first. Singles in the third and fifth with a run scored. Garland throws over, not in time. Raiders now 4 of 9 with 2 outs in this game so far. First pitch from Garland misses high. Cope throws over. That one's not in time for ball 1. Garland comes set, and the 1-0. Hit high in the air, but that one's going to get out of play. Foul for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here to the 2-hole hitter for the Raiders. Carter Edwards waiting on deck, who's reached base twice. The 1-1. Misses away for ball 2. It's an 8-5 Lawrence County lead. They got their runs in the first and third, and the Raiders have gotten their 5 in the fourth and fifth. And Garland's going to throw that one away. Heading towards second base is Cheek, and Cheek is going to hold up there. So still 2 gone, but we do have a runner on second. 2-1 is the count here to Derryberry. And the pitch on the inside corner for strike 2. Deuce is on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball foul back, and the count will stay where it is. Garland, who threw 12 pitches in the first, is sitting right now with 13 here in the 6th. I should say in his first inning, which was last inning in the 5th, and is at 13 here in the 6th. Time called here by Derryberry. Good thing about Garland, Dusty, is of those 25 pitches he's thrown so far, just 5 balls.
Yeah,
20 strikes.
He's really found the zone tonight.
Comes a 2-2. Misses away for ball 3.
And then we say that and he throws a ball.
Full count here to Derryberry. And the full count delivery. Just missed inside for ball 4. To bring up Carter Edwards, the 3-0 hitter here for the Raiders. Now Clint Wright will head out to the mound to talk with Garland. Edwards, who's 1 for 2 in the game, a single in the first, struck out swinging in the third, and walked in the 5th. And don't know if Caden Short's going to come in the game or not, and he will. So Garland's going to check out here with 2 gone here in the top of the 6th. Caden Short will come fill in the void here, and we'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, Caden Short now on the pitch here with the runners on first and second. 2 gone here in the top of the 6th. Facing Carter Edwards. First pitch fouled out of play for strike 1. So Kason Garland exits after an inning and 2/3, gave up a run. 2 hits, walk, and a strikeout through 27 pitches. So Edwards, a 3-0 hitter here in a big spot for the Raiders.
It's big at bat right here.
The 0-1 from Short. Misses away for ball 1. So far in the game, Richland is 4 for 13 with runners in scoring position. They're also 5 for 10 with 2 outs. Next pitch by Edwards, fouled away for strike 2. So Short's ahead here in the count. Trying to will the Wildcats here to back-to-back wins after winning on Tuesday against Mount Pleasant.
That's right.
It's the 1-2. Breaking ball just misses low for ball 2.
Good pitch. Good pitch.
It was a really good, deceiving-looking breaking ball. Good job by Edwards to lay off of that one. Short comes set. 2-2. On the inside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Short comes in, gets out of the jam. Wildcats will still lead this one 8-5 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field as we go to the top of the sixth, Lawrence County leading this one 8-5 over Richland. Due up here for the Wildcats will be 5, 6, and 7. Face off with Riley Gilt. He's on for his third, fourth inning of work here, and this is going to be Kason Smith coming back into the game here for the Wildcats. Kind of wondered how this was going to work out. So he will come in for Kidd. So Smith now on for his fourth at bat. He's 1 for 3 in the game previously. And he's back in his original batting spot, which you can re-enter back into via high school rules.
Yes.
So he's 1 for 3 in the game, on for his fourth at bat. I believe this is his second time facing off with Gill. And here comes the first pitch. This is away for ball 1. Gilt out of the windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is away for ball 2. And here comes the 2-0. This is high and in for ball 3. We do have some action down in the Richland bullpen. And the 3-0 in the dirt for ball 4. So a leadoff walk issued here. That's now going to bring up Truett Kidd, the first baseman. Kidd, who's 1 for 2 in the game, struck out in the first, single in the second, and walked in the fourth. Now we're going to have a meeting at the mound here. Head coach Troy Hughes out to have a discussion with his pitcher and Riley Gilt. So far, 2 2/3, a hit, no runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and we will have a pitching change here for the Raiders. And while that goes down, we will take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, Brooks Bratton, the new pitcher into the game here for the Raiders. Comes in for Riley Gillett, 2 2/3, 1 hit, no runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts through 54 pitches. Truett Kidd due up here for the Wildcats, 1 for 2 in the game. Got a runner on first and no outs. And the first pitch from Bratton, fastball low for ball 1.
Big lead with Cason Smith there at first base.
Really big lead. See, 1-0 from Bratton. He takes off. That one's in the dirt, and he doesn't even have a chance to get him, and he's in there. The stolen base. Ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes here to Kidd. Now the 17th bat with runners in scoring position here for the Wildcats. 4 for 16, actually about 4 for 12 previously. This one is chopped up the middle. Derryberry at second, throws over to Miller at first. That will be the first out of the inning, but Smith will advance over to third on the play. And we got one gone here in the bottom half of the 6th. Carter Hughes now due up for the Wildcats. Hughes, who is 2 for 3 in the game, a 2-run double in the first, and a single in the 4th. A hard hit single in the 4th. First pitch from Bratton. Breaking ball misses high for ball 1. Next pitch from Bratton. Hughes fouls this one straight back for strike 1.
Boy, that was a good pitch to drive.
Infield playing in here for the Raiders. Outfield playing a little bit more shallow than normal.
They are.
Hughes has made good contact on both of his hits. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball in there for strike 2, and Carter knows he probably could have put that one off the wall.
Yeah, that was the pitch.
Cutler Cope here waiting on deck. Bratton comes set. The 1-2. Chop foul down the left field line. The count will stay where it is.
Coach Rat telling him to move up in the box.
And he does. Here's the 1-2. This one is sent in the center field. And Edwards makes the catch. Here comes the run. And they're going to, they say he's out. And they say he left early. So that's going to be a double play. They say the runner left early, and that one will end the inning. So a double play that ends the bottom of the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. Lawrence County still leading 8-5. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field, we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. Lawrence County leading this one 8-5. Caden Short back on the mound here to try to close things out here for Lawrence County. Got out of a jam in the top half of the 6th, and he'll face the heart of the Raider order, 4, 5, 6, Miller, Trimble, and Andrews. Brothers 1 for 3 in the game. Tapper back to the pitcher in the 1st, a single and a run scored in the 5th. Had a fielder's choice, RBI fielder's choice, and scored a run in the 5th as well. So he will face off with Short here for the first time. Shorter just threw 5 pitches to get out of the 6th. First pitch here to Miller. Tapped off the end of the bat. This one could be trouble, but Truitt, kid, is right there to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 away here in the top of the 7th.
Oh.
And bring up Trimble here. He's 0 for 3. Struck out 3 times, twice swinging and once looking. Facing Short here for the first time. And the first pitch. Fastball high for ball 1. Do have some action down there in the Wildcat bullpen.
It looks like it's Andrew Kidd.
And the 1-0. This one is hit in the center field. Carter Hughes tracking it, makes the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. So he's thrown 3 pitches and has gotten 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Jamison Andrews. He's 2 for 3. Liner to Cole Schultz at third in the 2nd, an RBI single, run score in the 4th, and a 2-run double in the 5th. So he's made good contact all game. First pitch from Short, and that one goes off of his bat. And it's happened to all of us.
It has.
And you just, the last thing you think to bring down with you in that situation is the bat.
Yeah, you're trying to keep it out of your ear hole.
Yeah. Comes the 0-1 from Short. Swung on a miss for strike 2.
The only thing worse than that is when you do that and he goes back to the pitcher and he fields and throws you out at first.
And there comes the 0-2 from Short. Chopped up the middle. Caden Smith goes off of his glove, and that's going to be an error. Just the first error in the game here for the Wildcats. And we got 1 on here with 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. I'll bring up Cameron Mann, who's 1 for 3. Strikeout in the 2nd, RBI double in the 4th, and then a ground out to Cole Schultz at 3rd in the 5th. That one double he did hit was
a shot.
Would have been gone in a lot of places.
In a lot of places.
Including their own home ballpark. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
Oh, yeah. If this game was played at Richland, he hits that ball. That's a home run.
Yeah. It's on the soccer field out there.
Yeah.
Or practice football field, I should say. Here's the 0-1. That one's going to hit him right in the back. So 2 on, 2 outs here. Tying run going to come to the plate here, and Ryan Jones. Jones, who's 1 for 3, single in the 3rd, flew out to center in the 4th, and then grounded out to Cole Schultz at 3rd and the 6th. We're starting to sense a theme here. A lot of balls hit Cole Schultz's way.
It is. We got a courtesy runner coming in for Mann, number 17.
Well, it'd be it would be. Well, it's a pitch runner since he's not a pitcher or catcher. but he can still re-enter after that.
Yes. That is Jace Carter Miller.
First pitch, that one's on the inside corner at the knees for strike one. Next pitch, that one is low for ball one. Comes the 1-1. That one's in there for strike two.
Here we go.
Two on a 1-2 count with two gone here in the top of the seventh. And the 1-2. Breaking ball misses inside. Runner's going to take off for third. And stay safe. So everyone's going to move ahead a bag. Now runners on second and third here. Counts at 2-2. Now this is going to be a ground ball over here to second. Throw over to first in time, and that one will end the game. Lawrence County going to improve to 2-3 on the season with a back-to-back wins as they knock off Richland here tonight, 8-5. The Raiders going to drop to 1-4 on the season. Caden Short comes in, gets a save for the Wildcats in this one. Kason Smith going to pick up the win, and picking up the loss will be Cooper Jackson here for the Raiders. Dusty, final thoughts here on tonight's game.
Hey, AJ, another solid night for the guys at the plate. Offense looked really good. Hey, we got a bunch of runs on some errors, but hey, we'll take them. Pitching again looked good tonight. Defense, we had a few errors, but hey, all in all, I think our boys are trying to put it together. 2 wins in a row. Let's see what we can do tomorrow night against Giles County.
That game will be right here at Tom Cruise Field, 6:30 tomorrow night, weather permitting. So for Dusty Kaiser, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening.